Hi, welcome back to Guitar Lessons FastFunandEasy.com. This is part 2 of Silent Night. Okay, so again, I'm playing this in the key of A, the chords of A, D, and E. You can do this in any key you like. That's the first 3 chords in the key of A. If you did it in the key of G, it would be D, G, and A. If you did it in G, it would be G, C, and D. If you did it in the key of E, it would be E, A, and B, and so forth. You can do it in any key you like. The rhythm I'm doing is simply down, up, but you can do many different rhythms as well with it. But here we go. Okay, so you have an A, and we're going to play it for 4 measures of counting to 3. We're going 1 and 2 and 3, and that'll be 1 measure. And I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 for silent night, holy night. You then switch to an E, 2 measures of counting to 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, and that's the all is calm. Back to A, 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and don't forget that last upstroke, that last end. And I go to D, 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and there's that last upstroke. Back to A, 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and back to D, 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and back to A for 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and to E, 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and now we stretch this out for 1 more. I'm sorry, we go into A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and this is when we stretch out. 1 and 2 and 3 and now we go to an E. So that A actually there got 3 measures of counting to 3 and back to an E for 2. 1 measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and that's it. Just 1 time in that. And then back to A for 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and that's the whole thing. Now it just keeps repeating that, keeps recycling that over and over. Okay, to end this is a very peaceful, laid-back song, so I don't like big endings for this one, but you can end it the way you wish. But I think a nice, sweet, little simple ending, such as sleep in heavenly peace. It's a nice, mellow ending. Okay, this is, again, probably my favorite Christmas song. I hope this really helps you. Please come back for part 3. I'll show you how to pick the melody.